to our enemies and not to us or to yourself. Okay. Alright, watch out.
That is not far.
Let's go inside. Muk is clearly 2 gnomes and a trench coat. Man, now what? Where's my quest log? Is it the abandoned campus? Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's try to leave camp. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, Houndheart Campsite. Go there with Sela. The path to this location is unknown. Someone on the road, get ready. You can now control armies on the global map. Winning battles against demons' forces will provide you with a number of benefits, such as resources to help your economy, relics which can be turned into powerful new items for your party, captured enemy fortifications that previously blocked the advance of both your party and your armies. These fortifications can be rebuilt into forts for your own troops. Enemy armies differ in their strength, which is displayed as a number next to the army's name. By hovering over the enemy army, you can learn about its composition and the reward it is guarding. You can switch between party management and army command modes by clicking the banners at the top of the screen. In army command, you can select armies by either using the panel on the left or clicking the figures on the map. Much like your party, armies use roads to move around the map. To move, the army must spend movement points, which can be restored by resting for a day. Magical anomalies are common in the world of Galarian, so common that the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. A regular city dweller will encounter a chaotic manifestation of supernatural power at least once in their lifetime. One might naturally assume that the strange sky, the ghostly fire from the rifts in the ground, the rain of eyeballs, all that the world wound is known for, should find some purchase in the mortal mind. But even the most worldly of travelers feel uneasy at its borders. Why? Perhaps instinctively they understand that this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound, an ulcer, through which the world itself bleeds into the abyss. The commander and his army walk up to the high bank of the West Sultan River, where it draws near the border of the Worldwound. The soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rise a series of cliffs, too regular in shape to have been formed by wind or water. The sky hangs over the sharp edges and sickening bends, the shade of mercury on the horizon rising to dirty rust. As it arches above the soldier's head, it regains its familiar azure hue. The soldiers whisper and grumble. The commander eyes upon his back. Somewhere among them, wearing simple armor and unrecognized by anyone, the ruler of Mendev is standing and watching the new commander closely. The commander gives a signal to wait and climbs to the highest point along the bank. There he decides to have a very high chance. Oh my gosh, imagine failing the athletics check to lead the march. Would you like take your first step and then trip and fall on your face? Alright, I would only have to, with a plus 16, I only have to roll a 4 or higher out of 20. That's an 80% chance of success. Address the soldiers and try to boost their morale. Are you serious? We rolled a 1. The commander addresses the troops, reminding them of the importance of their mission and that their greatest battles lie ahead. But the soldiers don't seem inspired. They knew what they were signing up for, but the psychic burdens of knowing the doom ahead and of trusting a new and familiar commander to lead them to it are planes apart. The reluctant army continues on its way. Lines of soldiers step warily beneath the shroud of low black clouds. It's like the Worldwound has reached out a finger into the lands of Mendev. The gesture seems eerily harmless, but then the clouds come to life, shooting out howling tornadoes, one after another. The tornadoes come from all sides, from ahead, behind, and right above the soldiers' heads. Confused and disoriented, the soldiers run through the wall of deadly storms. One by one, the elements drag them away into the sky, or cast them down the cliffs into the river. In the first half hour of the tornado attack, the army has already lost several people, and the wounded number in the dozens. The commander struggles to restore order for a time. It is their first encounter with the Worldwound, and the army has already suffered losses beyond just soldiers. They have also been sapped of that nebulous yet potent essence that some call morale. Gathering their strength somehow, the army continues to move forward. Wow. That sucks. So what's the deal with the army here? So we have 100 dudes.
A new arrival.
Welcome to Arrival. Hello. All your characters are fatigued. Would you like to rest now? Sure.
Sela, my dear, won't you tell me again how sinful
a
and
new
morally
arrival.
bankrupt my lifestyle is, and how I must see the error of my ways? Your lectures always send me straight to sleep.
Yeah, right. Today, your path to repentance is silent prayer and self-reflection.
ASMR sass. Alright, so this was the campsite where Sela's friends fled when the demons attacked, and they left behind some belongings.
I am prepared.
Now, I'm anticipating a fight.
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi.
I will help where I
I'm losing
can.
my temper.
I welcome your company.
The road calls me. I'll take that. Air, Rizzi. Esli, Axel, yes.
Dude, that's insane. With mage armor, the bear, let's see, bear's got 27 AC right now. Shield, tank has 29.
Pay attention.
We're finally here. Ellen and Curl must be around here somewhere, and Jana too, if they gave her permission to leave. There they are. Greetings, Sela. Greetings to you, Knight Commander. Sir Ellen puts his hands behind his back and bows slightly. Then he casts an inquisitive glance at you. He seems less friendly than he was the day you met at Defender's Heart. Jana puts her hands on her hips. She looks even more dashing than usual. Ellen is feeling a little shy. He thought he asked for help from a couple of nobodies like us, but now you've turned into the savior of Kenabris, Knights of the Fifth Crusade, marked by Amade's blessing, and you still came to help him dig through a pile of junk. Sela frowns a little. Let's not talk about it. I assure you, I'm the same Sela, your friend from the League of the Cart, and we came to help you look for Ellen's ring. By the way, where's Carl? He didn't come with us. He said an old wound was acting up. Alright, my friends, since we're here, let's finish this mission quickly. I really don't feel comfortable bothering the Knight Commander with my personal problems. Alright, let's do it. Jen and I will look around the north side. We'll see you when we find something or when we give up trying.
Interesting.
If there's gold, it's mine. I'm the best.
Torn flag of the Hound Hearts, small but noble order of Crusaders. I'm hoping we just find this like a perception check. Oh! Melted shard of a ring. Huh.
I'll go ahead.
What? Wait, was there an imp in the box? A small quasit demon emerges from the chest. It looks at you angrily, screwing up its ugly little face. It is holding a shiny object in its paws, a sparkling silver ring with a large blue-green jewel. Mine! Mine! Ellen, look at that creepy thing. What's that holding? I've seen one of those before. These small demons like to tease and bully, but it'll bolt if it senses any real threat. Let's surround it and attack all together before it can figure out what's happening. Color spray. He dazed them both. Shulk, hit it. Mine! The quasit throws its paws in the air and splashes you with beams of color. You hear insolent giggling. The demon is jumping up and down, throwing the ring into the air and catching it. Mine, mine! Ellen, Jana! Sela glances at her friends, then turns to you. They're all right. They'll come around soon. Quickly, Mug. Let's catch the little rascal before it runs off with the ring. You have to catch the quasit that stole the ring. It's probably trying to hide somewhere nearby. It's right there. It's not hostile. I can't hit it. Boy, I have got raptor legs. You are not getting away.
Follow my lead.
Oh, is that Curl? What did he do? Curl, before Ellen manages to get to the closet, the halfling Curl appears right next to it quite out of nowhere. He snatches the ring from the demon's paws. You mustn't get it! Curl, what are you? Is it gonna explode? I'm so confused. Thrusting herself between Ellen and Curl, Sela barely manages to absorb the blow aimed at the halfling. Ellen, stop. Have you gone mad? He's using a summon spell. Why did you stop? No, Ellen, Senna, help. Dang it, I didn't sign up for this. Get ready, we're on our own now.
Our victory is certain.
Loranity, the song of your people, if you please.
May I see your entrance, please?
Stab their backs.
Muck, what are Trex? Trex? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Ellen, what were you doing? You nearly cut down Curl without a second thought, without a trial, without even know if he was responsible for all this. He might be a victim himself. What am I doing? He lured us into a trap. Curl was the only one who knew where we were going. He knew we thought there weren't be anyone at the camp besides some small harmless demons. He set a trap. I wouldn't be surprised if his demon masters had him targeting the commander from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrels. We barely even know anything about what happened. Curl's a good lad. He's not a spy or a murderer. Maybe they threatened him, tricked him, bewitched him with demon magic. And now we'll never know because you let him escape. Better to let a thief escape than cut down an innocent. You both need to calm down. You're both right in your own ways, and anyway, what's been done can't be undone. We're lucky no one died in today's little brawl, but who knows where Sela's naivete may one day lead you. Do you hear me, sister? You're not just another knight. Whatever you do may have terrible consequences. You clearly have something to say. Go ahead then, spit it out. He just did. Sela, I didn't want to say this, but I think of you as my friend, so I'm going to warn you. After what happened at the Great Garrison, you're in serious danger, and maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders, but there's wisdom in them that has stood the test of time. Like her drinking earlier. A soldier rises from a private to an officer, a knight begins as a squire. Even Iomede's paladins gain their abilities gradually, but not with you and the commander. You were granted incredible powers, far surpassing seasoned paladins, with experience and skill far beyond your years. You received this gift at just the right moment and saved a lot of lives across Mendev. That's a great deed that'll be remembered for ages to come. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. The Queen gave you vast power, all while you sidestepped everything. Training, experience, hardship. This is not the first time Her Majesty has behaved rashly, and how much good has this brought Mendev? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you, Sela, trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. One day you'll lower your sword, and when you should have driven the blade home, just like thousands of bright-eyed youngsters will after you. Ellen pauses as if reluctant to continue, then looks you in the eye. I wanted to tell you the same thing, Commander. You're right to an extent, Ellen, but I didn't choose my lot. I'm just trying to fulfill my duty as best as I can. The knight lowers his head. I apologize for my harsh words. I said it to Sela, and I'll say it again. This wasn't a reproach, but a warning. The power you've been given, it may be your undoing and the undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time and subjecting you to danger here. Now at least we know that Curl is a traitor and Janna is a coward ready to abandon her friends when the going gets rough. I hope we'll all learn a lesson from these mistakes. As for that blasted ring, to hell with it. Kiana won't love me solely for the gifts I bring her. Ellen makes no attempt to conceal his disappointment. Nodding goodbye, he lowers his head and walks away. Dang, this dude feels like he just he let down his love and he lost two friends all at once. Sela watches as he leaves, her expressive eyes filled with sadness. Everything has become very complicated all of a sudden. Please, Mukluk, let's go back, and I'd like to talk to you about it later. I have a lot to think about. Man, the ring gets away? We totally could have popped that thing. Ground is trampled here, and there are signs of battle everywhere. The Hound Hearts were clearly attacked here.
Success.
What's this mobility check?
Trivial matter. What a find!
We found a magic shield. The Divine Protector. Just going around and getting all this stuff I couldn't get while I was chasing the Quasit. The tent is different from the rest. There's a strong burnt smell around it and rustling sound coming from within. Check the tent.
I will see to your
Uh-oh. Ow! Holy crap. 2 guys come out of the tent and fireball us in the face. I should have just let him have the freaking tent. Is there anything else over here? Is that everything? I guess that was everything. Alright, what is that shield that we got? Oh, we got a cape. +2 resistance bonus to saving throws. Oh, nice. Oh, wait, that attack... Oh, that's a neck thing? This says persuasion.
Someone else would make better use of this.
What? Oh, he's got... Okay, never mind. So put that there. There we go. Okay, I was doing it wrong. We were doing it wrong. Oh, well, we left behind a golden ring, but we got it now. The wiki has a page on guild tricks and the missions too. To the nearest. Oh, guild missions. I'm sorry, I totally forgot about guild missions. All right, cool. Well, we got to this point. So chat, we are going to save it here for the night, and we're going to pause here for the evening. Tomorrow is Tuesday morning, which